Hello everybody, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from the European server. We're in Steps Standard Mode South Spawn with DaveyDent in his AMX ELC BIS. This is his initial entry into the Hall of Fame, so congratulations, hope we see more. There's 2 scouts apiece, matter of fact, 2 roaches on each team. Enemy team has no mediums, a lot of heavies at the top, a lot of TDs at the bottom, no artillery. His team has 2 mediums thrown in the mix, has more TDs than heavies because they're Hellcats. They're going to be a little bit more mobile. This is a map where mobility matters. A lot of times toward the end of the game you need to be able to get around the map fast, so if the Hellcats and the Scouts stay alive, the advantage is going to be on his team. So the roaches are moving out to some bushes about halfway across the field. He's getting spots as the enemy team moves across to the west.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
And he'll get some damage from up here. Got a nice solid little gun. Gets spotted, so he moves behind the rocks for cover. Ooh. The other ELC is off to the left there. And to kill, which is important because that guy was lighting him up. So now he has the problem of the enemy ELC yet off to his left somewhere that can spot him, or at least shoot him. Their team isn't covering the west hardly at all, even though they saw a bunch of tanks going that way. That could become a big issue in the future if they run that side.
Enemy armor is hit.
The tank is so short height-wise, he can back down under this little dip, and that completely prevents him from being shot. ELC's trying to sneak his way down the middle here. Takes a shot. Oh, he's going to take another one. And that makes his day a lot easier because there's nobody left with any view range at all. Well, he was going to try to set up on the Japanese heavy, but the other ELC took him out. So he gets a shot. Well, he doesn't. Time for everybody to start moving forward, really. They have a 3-tank lead. They pretty much own the center of the map. You gotta exploit the advantage when you have it, or you may not keep it. he gets spotted, so he'll stay down below the rim of the little gully here. They've completely lost their lead, which is, I think, kind of expected because they knew the west was going to fall. The ARL, I believe, tries to shoot him from behind but misses. He has a 25/2 moving in on him. He shouldn't be a factor with DaveyDent because he's going to be tied up. He's going to try to swing around and come in from the flank here. KV's trying to keep from getting flanked. There's nothing he can do about it. It's happening. Dead. 4-on-4 to decide the winner. Three TDs and a scout versus 2 heavies and 2 TDs. Here could be another kill coming up. Be a 2-shotter though. Nope, now it's a 1-shot. He's out of there.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
They traded kills though. He's going to take his time and aim in.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Kill number 5, going for a top gun now. He has a shot on the guy. Can pull up here in the bush and should be able to see him. Take one more to finish him off. The HT has no chance of shooting back. Last tank to go. He'll wait until he's almost reloaded, pull back up. Go to the other side of the rock just in case the HT's zoned in on that side he just shot from. There he is, looking right at each other, but the heavy can't see him. Aims for the hog, gets the hit, gets the kill, gets the top gun, and gets the victory. DaveyDent ends up with 1,962 damage and 6 kills, 11 for 11 shooting, 100% for those of you bad at math. 3,844 assisted damage with 8 spots. He earned, can't read my writing, 62,596, I believe, credits. XP wise, he got 2,484, survived the fight, got a top gun and patrol duty, spotter, and fire for effect mini medals, and that gives him a battle score of 2,544. Puts him into 8th place on the AMX ELC list. The enemy tanks weren't mobile, they didn't have a lot of view range. The ELCs both moved out into the middle here, picked out a rock with a bush nearby. They were still, in DaveyDent's case, he was 380 to 400 meters away from the tanks that were slowly crawling across the west, and so he was able to snipe them and get some damage early. And from there, it was basically search and destroy. He uses concealment to get shots, used a little flanking, and at the end you saw one against HT pointed straight at him. He shot, went behind the rock to gain cover, backed up, gained concealment, pulled back up into the bush, and he just couldn't be seen. So he gets to shoot first, and that's all he needed to get the kill. If you want to play it impatiently and just go running in and try to get close to the guy, maybe you fail and you die. Probably wouldn't lose the fight, but you'd lose your medals, you'd lose your XP and credits you'd get. So take a few extra seconds and do it in a way that lets you get the kill with minimum risk to yourself. It's fun to go out and try to be the hero and win one-on-ones and in-your-face kind of stuff, but it's not the way to get a good win record, and it's not the way to get into the Hall of Fame. Use the concealment you have effectively, and you'll be surprised at how many good missions you can get. From Steps, Standard Mode South, DaveyDent, congratulations for getting into the Hall of Fame. Happy hunting.